on this bumpy beer tasting from Saint Arnold Brewing Company out of Houston, Texas, I have CAR IPA. So this CAR IPA was sent to me in the package I received from Drunken One. So thank you very much, Drunken One. Been looking forward to trying some of these beers you're always drinking on. And now I get my chance. This is 1 month old at the time of this tasting. It comes in at 7.1% ABV, and it says it's a very hoppy American IPA. That is the can art. It's very cool. It also states that this is Texas's first craft brewery. It says it somewhere. Texas's oldest craft brewery. Yep. So cool. Let's go ahead and crack into this one and put it through a bumpy tasting. All right. We have a white head, some medium bubbles mixed in with some smaller bubbles there. Not sure how long that head's going to last, but very gold coloration of the beer and extremely clear, so just like an American IPA, like they say. Very nice. The aromas. It's a little bit of a floral note coming up. A tad bit of like a citrus, kind of orangey tangerine type deal. And a little hint of like a pine type note in there too. So floral, citrusy, and piney. All right, let's go in for the first swig. Cheers. All right, so from the malt, it does have that kind of bread to bread crust malt flavor in there. Very nice. This one is a kind of a balanced stout, but I mean the malt definitely shines through quite nicely. Flavor from the hops, kind of like the aroma a little bit. It's kind of got this like delicate tangerine, orange citrusy type flavor in there. Still a little bit of that kind of floral note, a little bit of an herbalness as well, and then it goes into a finishing bitterness, which the bitterness does linger on, but it's not destroying my palate or anything. Yeah, kind of a little bit of like an herbal to piney type bitterness that does linger on. Actually, it's building and building now after having the second sip there. So yeah, it's quite nice. I think it does definitely match up with the West Coast IPA style. Light body. It's got a good carbonation level to it, so high carbonation, and it is crisp and drying on the palate as well. It does remind me of quite a few IPAs I've had from years ago. So this is I think definitely a standard type American IPA. I'm not sure when they started brewing this one, how old the recipe is or anything, but it does bring me back to kind of drinking like the Dogfish Head. I know that's not really, it's West Coast, I guess, but not brewed by a West Coast brewery. I think the be nice if I could think of the name of the brewery right now. Doesn't matter. Anyways, the ones that do the Ranger stuff there. The old Ranger, the original Ranger recipe. That was a nice IPA, West Coast IPA. It kind of reminds me of that. It's in that same type of flavor profile and the way that it comes off and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and say this is a very good West Coast IPA from Saint Arnold Brewing Company, and I want to say thank you to Drunken One for thinking of me and sending out this nice package. Enjoyed the jerky. I still got jerky left. I've been eating on that a little bit, and the peppers are hot. If you watch the unboxing video of that, peppers are definitely hot there. A few of those left. So nice little package you sent, and I appreciate it. So thank you, Drunken One, and thank you all for watching. Cheers.